Good with the people, man. It's your partner, man. Who, you know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who, you know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, what's good with the people, man? I just got through talking to one of my closest childhood friends, Lil Rude, man. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Eagles, man. You know what I'm talking about? The whole family, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this fantastic fantasy facts Friday, man? You say fantasy facts Friday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people like he ha ha, man? Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody ain't on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, you know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen, man? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You go get you some on 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know what I'm talking about. Because I tell you every morning, but just in case you don't like me or you don't mess with me, that's all right, man. Because you can still come get them from me, man. You know what I'm talking about. Brain no hater. Sprinkler system on you. What you say, bro? Sprinkler system on you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Also in stores, man. Funka die trying, man. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you go get you one. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, you can go to Amazon, man, and get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, you know what I mean? Worldwide INC, man. Come on with it. Worldwide Incorporated. Come on with it, man. Worldwide. They gonna say, bro, what does that mean? I'm gonna say, hey, it means everybody. You say, what, bro? I'm gonna say, hey, you know what I'm talking? Everybody included, bro. And Dugu, Cutthroat, Mike, Lil Root, not Lil Rude, Lil Root. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all hold on, man. Where's we at, man? Yeah, mama say, no, hold on, man. Before we get into all that right there, my mama says, and my mama always says, man, breast and whiskers when you on TV. You know what I'm talking about, man. I almost forgot. Coffee Chronicle, classic roast, piping hot. You know what I'm talking about. Now, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. No. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. No. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about, man. Don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about. Good brother like myself, man. I ain't prejudiced. Mm-mm. Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. No, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. They was talking to me, man. I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. What you say, bro? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out. Come fuck with your partner one time, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all see our brothers be, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Fantasy Facts Friday, man? You say what you talking about, bro? Oh man, we gonna get into it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we gonna get into it. Mama say don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody. Man, fuck my joke up, man. Shout out to everybody who colorblind but still out there looking for that dark. You know what I'm talking about? Quarter teaspoon of raw. I see. Quarter spoon that raw. Oh man, Coffee Chronicles, man, what's good with the people? Now, actually, I don't know how long this video gonna be, y'all. We'll see. But this one right here, man, is just fantasy facts. You say, what fantasy facts? What you talking about, bro? Now we all, if you've been watching, bro, you already know we've already decided that the niggas out here be is what the niggas out here be acting like hoes. The hoes out here be acting like kids. Like we've already come to the agreement that we just participating in one big ass game. So we got that understood. Now fantasy facts is the shit y'all like to do as the people, right? And ain't nobody don't nobody really tell y'all, you know what I'm talking about. But it's dangerous, it's immature, it's irresponsible, and A lot of people who come with that fantasy fact shit, bruh, that's just your way of escaping what's really going on. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody gonna say, no, bruh, can you elaborate? Why, certainly. I'm gonna give you some shit that just happened. Now, y'all seen that murder that just happened and shit, right? I don't know if it happened a few days ago, maybe 2, 3, 4 days ago, whatever, right? Now, notice when that murder first happened, notice how all them fantasy facts came out. You know what I'm talking about? From what somebody, a lot of times just be a fan of motherfucker who ain't got nothing to do with shit, just in other people's business. A lot of time it be that. But just peep them fantasy facts. Somebody start, cause every time something happen, you niggas act just like the police and start going to, I heard a nigga on here the other day bragging about he get his facts from the police station. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I don't be going on speculation. Like the police ain't speculation, folks. Like, just because you got some fucking news from the police department, nigga, like that shit is facts, bruh. That's just the way the police trying to paint you, folks. Y'all is just crazy, bruh. Y'all like, you niggas is nerds. You niggas will start taking the police word for shit. Y'all will look at a nigga charges or something and just come up with some fantasy facts. Don't know what's going on. But we gonna use that as a, you see how as soon as that murder happened, you had all these nerd ass niggas start going through these people IG and Twitter accounts and all this shit to try to decipher the beef and what was going on, right? Now, notice how they just came to their own conclusion because they seen a couple of people or whatever conclusion they came to, right? Notice how they just came to their own conclusion and they found something was funny. So for the next, it wasn't even 24 hours after this shit happened. So guess what you get for the next 48 hours? You get a bunch of speculation. You get a bunch of niggas fantasy facts, right? And you done seen all them people they done threw out there. You ain't seen one arrest. Fantasy facts. Do you know what that mean? That a lot of time y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just come up here because y'all have a infatuation like a bitch, and y'all just get engulfed in another motherfucker's business. You know what I'm talking about? And when you get engulfed in another motherfucker business, it's just like that Kanika Jenkins story. And you know what? Y'all even get to this point with the police. It don't even be that you actually trying to solve the case. You know what I'm talking about? You don't give a fuck if the case solved or not. You more worried about was you right. I told you so. Because this is what we do now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this is the way we just play with people's lives and put people in danger. Y'all did the same shit with them cookie shop people and that other murder. You know what I'm talking about? Because as the public, y'all couldn't just believe that, and even y'all got mad at the police when the police told y'all they wasn't finna do nothing. Y'all got mad at the police because you told the police they missing out who really had something to do on it. Although the police have tape recordings, y'all niggas just something straight out of comic book, folks. Fantasy Facts Friday. And we just using that motherfucker right there as an example because y'all sat out there and put all them people names in danger and all that shit, bro. It ain't been one arrest. You know why it ain't been one arrest? Most likely because them people ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm talking about? That's just fan speculation. Once again, the police not trying to do you no favors, folks. If the police got you, they slamming your ass, bro. You know what I'm talking about? If the police got you, they slamming you. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they slamming you. They not giving you no breaks. The police not looking for the police not looking to help you. The police looking to help themselves. So even if they got you, they not trying to help you. They trying to get you to get somebody else that might be bigger than you. You know what I'm talking about? Or somebody they really want. They might not be tripping on little old you. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all done seen this footage floating around here, man. Y'all done seen y'all seen when the bitches just got caught with all that shit? How the bitch tried to play the game? Didn't realize there's a motherfucking camera in the police car. You know what I'm talking about? With your fantasy facts, man. Because I just know people, I got deal like that, man. And I told y'all got deal like that a long time ago, man. You know what I'm talking about? When bro was having a little bit of chalupa. You know what I'm talking about? Your bro was about his pecan. Bro's always been about his pecans. You know what I'm talking about? And you'll never take that away from me. You know what I'm talking about? But, yeah, man. And a whole situation happened, you know what I'm talking about? Another situation that was bruh's fault. You know what I'm talking about? Now, this is going to be off topic a little bit. Hold on, mama say I'm blow your nose on camera. Because I could easily come up here and blame something on somebody else, talking about what they did to me and how scandalous they was, and you know what I'm talking about? But that's not the case. Oh, that shit was bruh's fault. Anything you go through gonna be your fault, folks. It ain't gonna never be on nobody else. It's gonna be on you because you should never even been in that situation when it come down to it. So it's always gonna come back to what you should have done. You get what I'm saying? It ain't about nobody else. Now with that out the way, I went through a situation, man, lost some money. And when I came back home, bruh, when I tell you, see, I was one of them niggas before social media, bruh, when it was just word of mouth. Oh, nigga, I had to face public embarrassment a few times. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, a few times I had to face some public embarrassment. I ain't bullshitting with you. Ask some niggas what I do though. You know what I'm talking about? I wasn't hiding. I just came outside and dealt with that shit, bro. Niggas ride by me laughing, pointing, everybody laughing at bro. Bro was the dumb motherfucker that let the bitch run off with the bag. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas so straight out of comic book, blood. I ain't bullshit with you. But fantasy facts. So when I came home, guess what? Everybody who don't know what really happened, they just came to their own conclusion of what happened with bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because bruh went to jail and everybody else was still out there with the bitch. You get what I'm saying? So everybody want to tell me the thrilling details and man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to tell you something. After all these years, you still see bruh, don't you? You know what I'm talking about? You don't know where that bitch at, do you? God damn, man. I crack myself up, bruh. You'll never get bruh. You'll just get yourself because I always get to be me, man. You know what I'm talking about? You just remember that, man. So, like, everybody, anybody, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? You don't need bruh. Bruh's his own mastermind within himself. You know what I'm talking about? I'm my own mastermind within myself, folks. All you gonna do is end up fucking yourself over. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna go from fucking with a mastermind back to the simple-minded mere mortals. You know what I'm talking about? That you're used to. That's all. That's all that's gonna happen. But enough about me. You know what I'm talking about? Fantastic. I mean, fantasy facts. So when I come home, they teasing me, bro. Everybody teasing me. I ain't bullshitting. Everybody teasing me. They laughing at me. This nigga stupid. Look at him. But motherfuckers was actually over there, bro. Now I'm thinking about $1 million. See what niggas don't know? That's why I got a story about it called, I don't know, boats and jet skis or some shit like that, right? But I was walking the yard listening to that mile figures. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? I see you. You couldn't tell me nothing, bruh. I'm walking around the yard, bro. All I know is, nigga, when I come home, it's gonna be boats and jet skis. Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm telling you, I got out of jail, bruh. I ain't never been broke that long in my life. I ain't bullshitting with you. I was broke for a good 6 to 8 months. Matter of fact, on that one right there, when I first got out, I ain't even see no money. I was broke for hella long because that's one of them times I got out of jail, went back hella quick, like in 90 days. And then I got it, but I ain't see no money. All while I was out, bro. I was broke as a motherfucker. And the reason I was broke is because I wanted to, and I told y'all this before, it was like I didn't want to do it for myself. Like I wanted to get some money just to stun on everybody real quick, like everybody who was laughing. But like once I stopped giving a fuck about that shit, that's when I told you I tried to give up on myself before. That's how I know I'm a hell of a motherfucker, bro. Like I was in a space in my head, didn't have nothing to do with that bitch. It was just trying to get back. You know what I'm talking about? But everybody, the word on the street was baby cuz done went crazy over the bitch, man. Now look, baby cuz just couldn't be under mental duress after all this shit niggas out here. I got to deal with all this pressure, niggas tease me and all this shit. face to face, baby. Cuz couldn't just been a little down on himself. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to come up, no, baby. Cuz depressed over the bitch. Coffee Chronicles. Now, any partner I ever had in the world, man. Come on, bruh. Y'all know baby cuz ain't never had no problem with knocking no bitch, man. But the story was all baby cuz depressed over the bitch. Fantasy facts, folks. Baby cuz just depressed. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz wish these niggas to stop talking about that bitch, man. You know what I'm talking about? Why we gotta talk about that bitch, bro? I'm trying to get a zip real quick or something. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody kind of, you think they try to come put baby cuz on? No, no, no. I told y'all what ended up happening there. Baby cuz was dead broke. That's where I got baby fuzz from. R.I.P. Wood gave me that name. Fubbalos. Wood gave me that name. But bruh out there, man, I got hella hair on my face, you know what I'm talking about? Bruh just out there in the world, you know what I'm talking about? I end up, and I told you I always shot this raggedy bitch out too, man, because she don't know she gave bruh her confidence back. I say, bruh, how the bitch get your confidence back? It wasn't like I guess I was down on myself, but the nigga just fucked up. A bitch over there, you know what I'm talking about, on baby cuz bumper. As broke as baby cuz was through all this shit, the bitch seen the real baby cuz, you know what I'm talking about, and was on his line, you know what I'm talking about. So after that right there, I realized who I was. I had forgot who I was for a minute. And that's why I've always been hated for shit like that. Because the baddest bitch chooses up on the brokest nigga. Coffee Chronicles. Same bitch all the niggas couldn't fucking them drop stains and shit. She choose the bitch choose up on the nigga who didn't have these dress outs on for the last 6 months. You know what I'm talking about? But that just gave me a little bit better understanding of myself. But I said all that, man, like I said in the end of it all tie in. Because I was running around, bruh, and just the whole world had came up with some fantasy facts about why I was down and what I was. They just came up with their own plan. Everybody just assumed I'm walking around tripping off this bitch. Bro, I wasn't even thinking about that bitch, bro. I was thinking about how to get back. You know what I'm talking about? But I wanted to stun on everybody so hard. That's what kept me down. You know what I'm talking about? My own, I don't want to say hatred, but my own desire just to want to stun on somebody is what kept me down, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The moment I stopped giving a fuck about people, bro, I was right back. And I'm going to tell you, hold on. Since I'm giving people their props right now, I can't leave my nigga Green Eyes out. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out Green Eyes. I was just talking about this the other day. That's the only nigga in my life that ever gave me a car, bro. Like my parents didn't even give me a car. You get what I'm saying? My nigga Green gave me a car. You know what I'm talking about? And breath so magical. I told y'all I was broke. That bitch and Green Eyes was the they don't know them two people right there was the they was the whole source of baby cuz getting back to herself. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch and Green. You know what I'm talking about? It's right after the bitch chose up because I actually went to the auction. I told you we come from and I didn't even mean to make this video about the baby cuz. It's just something, you know, you get to talking and you come across. But I grew up with niggas like this because I was broke. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, these niggas still think I'm tripping over this bitch though. So we get in the car, all these niggas on my helmet. Bruh, you need to get you some shoes, bruh. You need to stop running around here tripping on that bitch. Bruh, you need to woo woo woo. Niggas don't know, but ain't nobody baby cuz still trying to scrape up twos and fuse buying plug. Ain't not one nigga, and I mean not one nigga come say here, baby, cuz I know you just came home. Nigga ain't gave a nigga a quarter, half ounce of nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I'm still running around here trying to hustle off gate money. You know what I'm talking about? So, my nigga Green just said, you know what, baby, cuz, huh? And gave me the keys, nigga, to a scraper, a 600 Pontiac LE. And all that shit right there was the changing tires. And look, this is the type of motherfucker I am. The nigga gave me the car, broke. The car wouldn't even start or nothing, baby, cuz. Nigga, not just one, baby, cuz somehow wiggled two dolphins, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? 2 knocks to fix that motherfucker without giving them a dime. Nigga, I ain't had no dope to give them a nothing. And they fixed that motherfucker and I rolled off on them. You know what I'm talking about? With the nigga gas tank. It was Jose and OB, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all remember Mexican Jose that lived on, me and Jose used to always get into it. I think that nigga lived next door to a little bit or something. On like 77th or something in Hillside. But I had him fix my car and OB, nigga. And I rode off on both of them niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Was in traffic, hitting waves. But like I said all that to say, when I came home, nigga, these niggas had already made fantasy facts on the baby cuz. Talking about what I was depressed over, what I was down about. They came up with their own conclusion to my business. Coffee Chronicles. That's why I made that song Credit. You know what I'm talking about? Let you know how I really got rich, man. Cause you let another nigga tell your story, they gonna tell you I ain't never seen it. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what they ain't gonna never say? How when all that shit was over with and baby cuz continued, they ain't gonna never say baby cuz was still getting the same results about the game. And once again, we don't know where the bitch at. Come on, man. Baby cuz made him. See, once you do something, you can do it again because you know how to do it. When somebody else was the reason you was doing something, you'll never be nothing without that person that you was doing something with. Coffee Chronicles. I'm gonna go get anywhere on earth, nigga, and get the same results. It might take me some time. I'm gonna get the same results. Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? But Fantasy Facts works just like that on this Fantasy Facts Friday, y'all. A motherfucker tell y'all something, or won't even tell y'all nothing. Y'all just go look somebody's business up, bruh, and put your own tools and fuse on it. So now what happened in them people's story ain't even what happened. I see that shit so much, bruh. I done seen that shit so much through my whole life. That's really that he say, she say. I done seen hella, like I be telling y'all be instigating shit and y'all don't even get it. But I done seen hella shit like that on real soil, folks. Where motherfucker just come change the whole story up. And that shit just schoolyard shit, bruh. Where nigga hears something, they talking about, ooh, then they done mix the story up, let it get back to the people because they just want to see the fight. So they instigating. So they talking about, ooh, he said your mama was bald headed. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker ain't even said none of that shit. And this fantasy facts goes all the way around the board, bruh. But for just us as people, we really need to lead people to their own business. Because I don't even think y'all understand how y'all come and y'all alter the whole situation with your speculation. You'll alter a whole situation with your speculation, folks. Just like y'all tried to do a few days ago. Y'all came to the forefront with damn near 8 people who had something to do with a murder, bruh. And you see ain't no arrest being made. Just y'all do that with everybody shit. Even the person y'all jumping on right now. Y'all talking about these people that did all these motherfucking acts and shit. Ain't been no police, ain't been no arrest made yet. But y'all done came with a billion hinderous crimes a motherfucker done did. Shit that'll get you life. And y'all done came with a billion cases that'll get you life. You know how y'all do. Y'all just throw the RICO on the nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all get to talking about sex trafficking. Y'all just throw, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all will find every big ass case to throw on the nigga that you can find. You'll just come up with the endless speculation, fantasy facts. Talking about what you heard, bruh. If you wasn't there, folks, you ain't gonna never know what happened. But we experts at not being there, then come tell you facts when we wasn't there. So all day what we do is we just debating other shit that we didn't seen. Like I told you, from the moment you even seen some shit, it was speculation. From the moment you seen some shit, it wasn't even fact. It's what you heard. You get what I'm saying? So when you going around surfing this web and this net all day and shit, and you just seeing shit, and you come back, bruh, The whole grounds, even the nigga who was acting like he was a better journalist than y'all because he get his facts from the police station. Let me explain something to you goofy motherfuckers, folks. If you wasn't there, man, I hope my man call me back. If uh if you wasn't there, folks, you'll never know what's facts or not. Just because you reading some public record shit or you reading the police statement or something, that's not facts either, bruh. That's what the police trying to put out there. That's what the police trying to project about the criminal. I don't know why you think that's facts. Do you know most of the time you get arrested, the police they trump the charges up, folks. Out here, man, I should have just had one case, bruh. They broke my one case down to 8 charges, folks. They do that once I had explained this to you niggas for 3 years now. The first reason they do that to you is to make your bail hella high. Because if you just got caught with a gun, you wasn't on probation or nothing, and you just got caught with a gun, you know what I'm talking about? And they say possession of firearm. Your bail might be $5,000, man. You know what I'm talking about? And you just might have, out here is 15%. You know what I'm talking about? So you just might have, you might have that. But now if they turn you getting that, if they turn that possession of a gun, if they turn that shit to ex-felon with prohibited firearm, ex-felon, they gonna give you 4-5 more charges out there. Now they do that, they could raise your bail up to like $60,000-$70,000, man. You know what I'm talking about? And you just might not have that money laying around there. You know what I'm talking about? You just might not. That's why they do that. The second reason they do that is to scare you into pleading into something. You know what I'm talking about? Because they got you so scared that they could just hammer you right now that they hoping that you get scared and just plead to something. You get what I'm saying? So they could get some time, probation, whatever. But if they get you to plead to something, that's their benefit. You get what I'm saying? But that's why they do that. But you goofy ass niggas running around here. This is what I'm saying. We take the police word now. We always sit up there and take the news word for it, talking about what they said on the news. If you ain't never been in one of them situations, bro, once again, you shouldn't even talk on that shit, bro. Because until you in that situation and you really ain't did all that shit, but you looking at all that shit on the news, they saying you did, you not going to understand it. You know what I'm talking about? You could just sit right here and slap a nigga, bro. They'll turn that one slap into assault. Assault with deadly bodily harm, strangulation. They'll just put hella shit on that shit, bro. And if you know, because you was in the situation, if you know you was just sitting right there and you ain't just did nothing but slap a motherfucker or something like that, you'll be like, you ain't gonna understand it, bro. Until you really ain't did all that shit they putting up on the TV screen. Because you can't go to court and debate like you be doing on these social media sites. No, they got laws and shit. You know what I'm talking about? They got coordinates and all that shit right there, man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they got all that shit right there. So, on this Fantasy Facts Friday, you don't be one of them motherfuckers, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because the shit is just what it is, bruh. Don't get in the habit of putting paint where it ain't. Because we good for that now. Like I said, man, we hella irresponsible with that shit too. You know what I'm talking about? Just like a few days ago, we'll come up here, put people's lives in danger, put people, families in danger. We don't care, bruh. We just trying to talk about something, the juicy story. You know what I'm talking about? We don't really be looking at all the facts. We don't care that somebody loved one just died. We don't care about their family. We gonna sit up here and we either gonna crucify them people, whatever we saying, bruh. Like we don't even know them people family. We just then came up here and decided we was gonna jump in our business, and a million people just attached theyself to your business. You know what I'm talking about? And act like we was all cousins and family members and shit. Now you got nerds up here, you know what I'm talking about, that ain't never did nothing, talking about who should slide and who shouldn't and all this. We gonna talk about this shit, but we talking about who should slide and all. Just goofy, folks. Told you we done took people's lives and turned that shit into entertainment purposes, bruh. Sports and politics. We done turned people's lives into sports and politics. Now nobody ass nigga can come up here and tell you how to risk your life, what you should go do. While trying to solve a case. So you telling me to go slide And then when I do go slide, you ain't gonna do nothing but sit up here and report the case. About it's just goofy, folks. It's just goofy because y'all really just playing like a video game. I told you, y'all playing fantasy games. You know what I'm talking about? But Fantasy Facts Friday, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. And we just do that, not just on like we do that shit in real life, folks. We'll just take somebody else's business and put our own conclusion on it. Right now, somebody could get evicted, right? You don't know why they got evicted. You don't know nothing. But you will sit there and say they got evicted. But instead of you just saying they got evicted, you will put your own story on why you think they got evicted. You don't even know. Be like, yeah, they got evicted. I bet you it's because they was over there. You know what I'm talking about? From that moment on, you will put your own conclusion on somebody's business. Anything that happened, you will put your own conclusion. You bet that be all the spite and the envy you have for that person. So all that shit you just blurted out your mouth, that's what you really wanted it to be, even though it don't even be that. You just wanted to be that so you could tease that person. And that shit just pathetic. I told you we got niggas more like bitches now with that shit. I ain't bullshitting with you. Motherfucker just want to tease you. And I could swear somewhere in the Bible it said, God said, not me, God said don't do that. You shouldn't do that to people. Y'all be sitting around waiting to comment on other people's lives. This is how you know you niggas don't be living real life. Because if you had any decency or just a little bit of respect about yourself, you would understand what the next person was going through. And I ain't just saying this because I got a little bit more sense now and I got older. No, I've always been like this, even as a kid. Well, I don't like to say I ain't never been a bad person. I'll let the people tell you that. But I ain't never been no evil person, folks. I ain't never been no fuck person. I ain't never been the person to steal from my partners and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm the nigga fucking on my partner, bitch. I'm the nigga, like, nah, my name don't get mixed up in them conversations, folks. When y'all get to talking about that shit, my name ain't in them conversations. That nigga gonna run off with some money. That nigga gonna, nah, bruh. We know I'm good, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Yo, we know I'm good. Because my track record proving on the shit I do. I keep telling you, solid is what solid does. I don't look for an excuse to fuck you over. We done bust a deal or something. You got to go somewhere for a few days or something. I don't use that. Well, he ain't gonna trip and all that. No, bro. When you come back, you gonna have all your money. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna have all your money, bro. Just even. I believe in keeping the game even. So, like on this Fantasy Facts Friday, folks, just don't be that person, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Because we good for that. And it's damn near like every time you turn around, you just seeing that person. And that's just some female shit, bruh. That's the shit that bitches used to do. How bitches just sit around here and they kill their own self by thinking shit in their head because they just keep coming up with a bunch of fantasy shit, what they think and how they feel. Or, you know, a bitch will look at you and be like, well, you didn't do that yesterday, so you must be cheating, or just some dumbass shit, just some fantasy shit. And that's how y'all do with people business. Y'all just connect yourself to people business real quick and start telling people what you think. Not about what really happened with these people business, what you think happened with these people business. And a lot of times that just be because like I said, that be all that spite and that envy and shit you got for that person. So that's all the shit you really wanted to happen to this person. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what you want to tease them about. Fantasy Facts. Fantasy Facts. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't be that instigator mouth ass nigga, especially as a nigga. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. You don't be that messy mouth motherfucker, bro. Because that's all that shit is. You feel me? And I know people to this day, bro. No matter what you say, they just gonna put their own conclusion and don't know what happened, bro. You could just be watching something as simple as the news. Just simple as the news. And they finna go to commercial, but they say when we come back, we're investigating I don't know, a murder suicide or something. and the motherfucker won't even hear the facts and stuff. I bet you it was somebody cheating. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like, that's some shit you going through, bro. That ain't the rest of the world. You don't know what it is. Won't you, you know what I'm talking about? We crazy with that shit. Told you we play fantasy games. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, we play fantasy games. So we like to sit around. I told you we use other people's business. This computer, we just use everything else to escape our own reality. See how that works? It's just like drugs. If you get yourself engulfed in everybody else shit right there, it it helps you not to have to focus on what you actually going through in the real world. That's why you do so much of that shit. It's like you doing that shit to try to escape yourself. Fantasy Facts Friday. Because at the end of the day, check this one out. If that was the reason they got evicted, even though it wasn't, but if it was, what the fuck does that have to do with your lights finna get turned off? What the fuck does that have to do with your car finna get repoed? What the fuck does that have to do about you late on your motherfucking electricity bill? It has nothing to do, bruh. That's why I don't get why, as people, we make teasing and just everybody else's business the biggest thing. Did you hear this? Did you hear that? And I notice as the people, we love to talk about other people. But when other people start talking about us, oh, we get furious. You know what I'm talking about? When other people talk about us, other people need to mind their business. Other people don't even know us. Other people, they boozy and they stalkers and everything. Why are you watching me and all that? You know what I'm talking about? That's the logic we use when people come for us. But when we sitting there just giving you our opinion about other people, it's just our opinion then. It's all that minimizable ass shit. It's all that don't kill the messenger. You know what I'm talking about? It's just my opinion, and this is what it's all that minimizable shit. Then you know what I'm talking about? When we sitting around just talking and downing people and all that shit right there. But then when people get to fucking with us, they haters. You know what I'm talking about? They mad. They everything else. When they just giving their opinion. That's why I don't care to debate with you niggas. And it's just, it don't be no point in that, bruh, because everybody just feel or think what they think. So I ain't gonna never be able to change what you think. I'm not trying to. You know what I mean? But you got that shit in this day and age, bruh. I told you everything backwards. Fantasy Facts. And before I get up out of here, this is a semi-long video. The other game they play, I'm gonna tell y'all how niggas is so much bitches right now in this day and age. Just the shit they do. Nigga come over here antagonizing you. Check this one out. Close your eyes. You know how we fuck with it. You know what I'm talking about? Imagine this. A nigga come over there and they fucking with you. It's intentionally. Everybody see they keep on picking. Every time you say something, they question you. And you can say, check this out, folks. I get you or whatever. I just want to be left alone. Now the person asks you to leave them alone. Motherfucker, oh, what's wrong? You want me to leave you alone now? You can't do. All right, bruh. Just leave me alone. We living in a day where a nigga could ask you as an adult to leave him alone 7 to 10 times, and you still over there with that little knick-knacky, sassy ass first baby mama ass shit. Then when you get tired of all that shit after you've nicely asked a motherfucker to leave you alone, you get up and you clobber a motherfucker. At that point right there, they'll call you emotionally imbalanced, like you's a female because you can't control your emotions. Now just think about that, man, while your eyes closed. You done ask somebody like an adult 7 to 10 times to leave you alone, but they'll tell you you're the one that's emotionally unbalanced and all this shit because you can't control your emotions. That's not what that is, folks. So stop letting these people try to talk you out of the shit you see. That ain't you being emotionally unbalanced or you acting like a female, you can't control your emotions or nothing. That ain't none of that, bruh. Because you done asked the motherfucker 7 to 10 times to leave you alone. Now the motherfucker who over here that's really acting like a bitch and trying to get up under your skin and all this because they want you to react. Because they trying to get you to react so they could point at you and say, see, you can't control yourself. These are the days we living in. So you asking a motherfucker, a mature motherfucker, when you seen that we just gonna agree to disagree, they would have left it at that and moved on. You know what I'm talking about? Because we trying to have adult content here. You get what I'm talking about, fellas? But these little kid ass, hybrid ass motherfuckers, they don't do that. They get a kick out of trying to annoy you, to get up under your skin like a little kid. And they don't get that they doing it. They think that this is some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's really what y'all call trolling in real life. This is what the world has come to. So you got a motherfucker over here playing 24/7, trying to get up under your skin. And you can ask a motherfucker, bro, just leave me alone. I'm not on none of that goofy ass shit. And the motherfucker at that point will start trying to change the, oh, what's wrong? You can't handle the heat? No, it's not none of that, bro. We could agree to disagree. Just leave me alone with that shit. Because I already see what you're trying to do. See, this is what I'm talking about. And you get to talking about just keep on picking and fucking with you like a little bitch. Then after you ask this nigga like a grown ass man 7 to 10 times to leave you the fuck alone, and they steadily picking, and if you just get up and react and crack a motherfucker, because the one thing, like, you can have hella different nationalities around this motherfucker. The one thing, the language everybody understands, folks, is violence. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking the nigga off. Everybody understand that. You could be in Thailand, can't speak a lick of English, bruh. But if you just walk up to somebody and slap the shit out of them, everybody gonna understand that you upset. You get what I'm saying? Everybody gonna understand physical contact, folks. Everybody. No matter what language you speak, bruh. That's one language everybody understands. You know what I'm talking about? It's violence. So when you get up, you know what I'm talking about, and you crack a motherfucker, at that moment right there, they gonna try to make you look like you's a weak man. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, folks. But they play them reverse psychology games out here now. They try to reverse everything and make it try to seem like you not controlling yourself or you're not mature and all this. But the whole time, they the ones that's playing this little kid ass game. And they trying to pick and do and say little shit to catch you up and contradict. It's just the desire to do that shit now, bruh, with each other too. I ain't bullshitting with you. They don't pick with no other nationalities. They don't, bruh. It's just black people. Pick on each other. But they, niggas have a desire to do that shit now, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. Fantasy facts. And that shit just wild. I ain't bullshitting with you. But I'm right here with you, like I said, with my seatbelt off, man. But that shit just wild. Real wide. You know what I'm talking about? Real wide, man. So on this Fantasy Facts Friday, folks, nigga on some real shit, bruh. Don't be that motherfucker. Just don't stick yourself to somebody else's business, nigga, and become, create your own conclusions, folks. Because you just had that now. That's how you escape the truth, too. That's why now, out here in these days, bruh, you could be, just keeping it solid with a motherfucker, bruh. And they gonna find a way to wiggle up out of, whatever you talking about, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Nigga could be out here playing in the middle of the street and be like, listen, bruh, you shouldn't just keep playing in the streets. Cars be coming down here fast. And the nigga gonna tell you that you hating on him. Because playing in the middle of the street, he done knocked a few bitches or something. He gonna tell you hating on him. You know what I'm talking about? Then nigga get hit by the car and he gonna say why you didn't tell him the car was coming. Then it's still gonna be your fault he got hit. You know what I'm talking about? After you told the nigga it might not be no good idea to be out here on the freeway just to get out of bitch. You know what I'm talking about? They drive down here fast, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But you, that's the world we living in, folks. Fantasy Facts. Where you could just make anything you want. You could be the fuck nigga out here just doing all the fuck shit. But somehow you could talk that into being real. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna just talk it into being real. You gonna name a few other niggas who do it. Cause we do shit like that now, bruh. Y'all seen the nigga with the rainbow hair get out and start making hypothetical like, okay, y'all said I told, but what if your favorite rapper told? You know, I'm the whole time playing, but you told, nigga. My favorite rapper didn't told, nigga. It was you who told. So you can't just create a hypothetical conversation talking about, well, if he would have told, would you still? We don't know, bruh. He didn't tell yet. You know what I'm talking about? You the one that told. But this is the games they play. And they realize a lot of y'all not mentally ready to spar. Y'all will get engulfed by people conversation. This shit is kind of easy to get over on y'all because you just want to be somebody. You know what I'm talking about? You just want to be accepted. So it'll be a lot of gang floating around here that y'all get taken advantage of because you really just not mentally sharp to catch shit. You get what I'm saying? That's how people really get over on you. Like I was saying yesterday, man, you ain't never got to pay to fit in, but y'all be so eager to fit in. You should be so eager to fit in. It's easy to run game on you. Because people just see you want to fit in. Oh, you just trying to be somebody. Let me run some game on you real quick. Let me sell you something real quick. You can start some money right now. Give me some money, and I'm finna start this thing right here. And you could really be somebody. And y'all be trying to jump on all these trends and shit, thinking it's gonna make you somebody, and you end up getting got. Then you cry. You know what I'm talking about? Like somebody got you when you got yourself. You know what I'm talking about? But if you would have paid attention to that, you would have realized. You know what I'm talking about? You would have realized that wasn't even no good idea. You would have realized that shit didn't even make no sense. Your best plan is gonna come from the one you made yourself, folks. Your best plans ain't gonna be the one somebody made for you. That's gonna be their best plan. Coffee Chronicles. Have your own plans, bruh. I ain't gonna say stop looking for shortcuts, because if you can find one, please tell me. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. But at some point in time, you gotta have your own plan, because when you have your own plan, it's gonna you ain't gonna bust no move out of the common sense for your own plan. Now, when you don't have your own plan, I'm gonna tell you what happens. People comes around and make your own plan for you. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times when people make a plan for you, you just gotta imagine the one they made for themselves. If you in anybody's plan, remember, they plans is for them. Don't let nobody come around and give you a plan, bruh, because everybody made a plan for themselves. You might have not made one, but like, some man, please, bruh. Just like I said, don't be a victim to another nigga's common sense, bruh, or another nigga's philosophy or something, bruh, because another nigga's philosophy was made for him, bruh. That shit gonna benefit him. So you can listen to that shit if you want to, folks. It's gonna benefit him. Better come up with your own motherfucking philosophy. Fantasy Facts Friday. And I'm finna get up out of here, man. But just on some real shit, y'all. We be doing tasteless shit, real classless shit. We really don't have no respect. We don't really give a fuck about nothing but some views and some subscriptions and shit. We be trying to stick ourselves to any story that we think is gonna get us some views, some kind of clout or something, right? But just keep this in mind, folks. Now I know we all done had unfortunate shit happen to us when it comes to this shit called life, because that's the only thing we all got coming for sure is death. And just imagine how you felt, bruh, when it was time to bury Big Mama and Pawpaw. Something might have happened to one of the little nephews or something, you know what I'm talking? Something might have happened to little niecey poo or something. Just remember that feeling, bruh, in the pit of your motherfucking stomach when you took that loss, folks. That's the same way people feel when they take that loss. That's just the way a loss feels, bruh, when it's that significant. You get what I'm saying? So just imagine how you was feeling at that time, bruh. How you didn't want to talk to nobody. How you was really ready to crack somebody motherfucking face. A motherfucker better not say nothing. And if you see this motherfucker, all, you know what I'm talking about? Just imagine how all that shit was running through your veins at the time. Like I said, folks, we don't even give people a grace period about their real business. We play too much. We take everything and use as fantasy facts. And we come up here with all our conclusions and what we think and all that. Still no arrest has been made. I don't know why y'all be so eager to get people arrested. And y'all don't even care. I'm telling you, y'all don't even care, bruh. Y'all don't. Nigga, that right now, somebody could kill Michael Myers, nigga. Y'all gonna start a campaign, Justice for Michael Myers, bruh. Nigga been running around here killing people for years. Nigga kill kids. He ain't got no, but it's still gonna be justice for Michael Myers. Fuck what he did. It's just a story. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas, that shit pathetic, bruh. Niggas something straight out of comic book. But just keep that in mind, folks. When y'all be out here just putting people's lives in danger, just playing connect the dots, even though we don't know nothing, we just reading hella Instagram posts and different Twitter articles and shit, and we trying to connect the dots ourselves. So we just gonna name anybody and the police might need to look at this person. So we just gonna come up here and put other people's lives in danger because there's no skin off our back. And if they ask you about it, you gonna say some goofy ass shit like, man, it's out there and I'm just reporting on the story. Now you just instigating shit, folks. Not knowing what you talking about, implicating other people in murders and all that shit. That shit is very distasteful, folks. Very classless. People, kids, them past, bruh. Something brutally happened to that's somebody son, folks. That's somebody like I said, nephew. Y'all be tripping with that shit, folks. Y'all don't even give people time to grieve. Y'all don't. Y'all don't, bruh. Just messy mouth ass niggas. Gossip mouth ass niggas. Nerd ass niggas, bruh. Like I said, don't have no class. Just hella tasteless. Don't give a fuck about nothing but a view. You know what I'm talking about? I just pray that y'all don't have to feel that no time soon. Cause that's that L that y'all call it. That's that loss everybody gonna have to take one day. And I just hope that motherfucker respect y'all shit a little bit better than y'all be respecting other people's shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.